guys, welcome to another Daily Dose of Jeff, and today's project is we're going to replace a bathroom ceiling fan. It's been a nightmare. As you can hear, it tortures everybody when the kids wake up in the middle of the night or whatever, and everybody has to hear that, so it should be really easy. First thing you want to do is just pop off. This is all, well, I can do this with one hand. Most of this whole thing is just put together. Just little plastic. See, there's a metal rim under here. Everything is tabs. Just remember with the ceiling fan, tabs, tabs, tabs. You don't have to bother with screws. This is bendable, this metal here. So just grab in here, pull it down a little, pull it down a little. This is a tab here, pull it out. As you can see, tab right back here, it fits in there. It doesn't even reach, pull it out. It's very flimsy, it's all tabs, no screws. And once you got that done, then let's get our light bulb out and get this piece off. Get the light bulb out, and this little nut is held on. Grab yourself some pliers, and it comes right off. Falls down here. Okay, so right here, we're just gonna go around the edges, and it's more tabs. But on this side, right here, you're gonna see, we're gonna pop that out. This side just has two, I know you can't see them, but there's two tabs here. So when we put this back in, you're gonna put your two tabs in here, then you're gonna lift it up, and it's gonna lock with the tab here. That's to put it back in. To remove it, we're gonna pop this side out, and then these two, it'll just fall down, as you'll see. So just look for a spot. All right, I got this nice little handy screwdriver, but you can use a tiny crowbar. Okay, once you get it wedged in there, once you pop it out of the tab, now be careful because it can come crashing down on you. So I'm doing this with one hand, so I'm gonna try to catch it with this hand. Once we pop it out, it's gonna fall. So all I did was push it, and there it fell. Okay, I want you guys to see the tab. So this tab that you're looking at right there, when you pop him in the opposite direction, the other tabs were just holding it up. The whole thing comes down. Okay, so again, let's take a look at the fan and how it's built. There's a hole there for the electrical, which those things fit right on that hole. There's a tab right here. So this would be putting it back. See these two tabs here? This is what it looks like. This is your whole assembly. So take this with you to the store, Lowe's or whatever. But if you look up here, tab 1, tab 2. Tab 1, tab 2. They would fit. Lock those in, push it up, and tab 3, see if you can get a better view of it, tab 3 will snap in to that slot. That's to put it back. You would just push it up and it would lock. To get it out, you just get something in between there, as you saw me do, pop it out of that tab 3 right there. It's gonna drop, so have somebody or be ready for it. And that should be it. So I'm gonna run to the store, get another one, and we'll put it back. All right, guys, we now have, I went to Lowe's and picked up this in the little Lowe's locker, which was awesome. Major kudos to Lowe's because I bought it online and then I walked in and they sent me an email with a barcode. I walked up to the locker, scanned it, and a locker just popped open to scare me. Never used it before. In and out of Lowe's in like a minute. So, and this bag, these two were in here waiting for me. All right, so we're gonna replace the motor. This is the motor plate. All right, now remember how we took it out. One tab down here, two tabs here that you first put it up on an angle, and then you push and the third tab snaps in. This is the motor plate. We're not buying a new motor plate, just the motor. That alone is $31. Here it is. Okay, so you can go to Lowe's.com, and since I got one hand, I'm going to pause the video. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. This is the new fan. This is what it looks like when you buy a fan motor. Here's your plug. The fan is going to get pushed right onto that spindle, and you're just going to want to leave the fan right at this top part here. Okay, you're going to just push it down, and there's nothing else holding that on. These two here are going to use those two screws there. There's the motor plate. Nothing else came with this box. We'll get rid of it. Okay, so this is how it sits in the ceiling. This is for your electrical. And this is going to drop right down into those holes. Now, true, you could put it this way, but you're going to bump into the back of the motor housing. So it goes this way, and it's just going to sit there until you flip it over, and we're going to put the screws in. So let's do that now. Okay, so there's the fan there. Since I'm doing this all with one hand, okay, I want you guys to see that. There's the fan, and it just fits over like that. Okay, notice that there's a little indent here. This is where you want the motor itself to sit. All right, so now you're going to come to the old fan, and the nuts that were holding that in place, we're going to use them. Okay, you're going to hand tighten them down, and then just use your needle nose pliers. I think that's pretty tight. What do you think, girls? They agree? Just to let you know, guys, when your kids start getting a little older and they're the tweens, good luck trying to get them to do YouTube videos. Start early. They hit that tween age. I don't know what goes on in their brains, but they just don't want to be on YouTube.
I do when I'm older.
Wait till they start needing money.
I'm going to start filming when I'm older.
All right, nice and tight there, guys. This screw here is for your light fixture that goes underneath. Okay, so we're going to turn it over and put the fan on. Now this wire is going to go underneath, down in there. We don't need to do that right now. Well, maybe it's a good idea to get it out of the way. Okay. Get these wires out of the way. All right, so I'm going to need two hands for this. There's nothing holding this fan on other than the pressure that I'm going to push down, and I'm going to stop it right there. And then that's it. Nothing, no nuts, no screws, just good old-fashioned pressure, but I need two fingers. Okay. Okay, so the fan's on. All we got to do is go upstairs and snap it in. The power of treats. Got all your babies in. 2 a.m. All right, here we go with one hand. It's dirty. Yuck. All right. One hand. So there's tabs 1 and 2. And got to go up and find tabs 1 and 2. See, this side is only one tab up there. So you know that's tab 3, 1 and 2. Now I just made those names up. Don't be going into videos looking for tabs 1 and 2 and all that jazz. Call them whatever you want, but we're gonna line these up and just slip them in there. And try to do it with one hand. All right. I think I got them in. Okay, tabs 1 and 2 are lightly leaning in there. Make sure that you have this square set up with your electrical. Tab 3. Okay. So before I snap it in, again, all with one hand. Tab 3, I'm touching. Listen for the snap. And it didn't snap, so it's not in there. Oh, sorry I didn't show it, but you heard it. So all I did was push. And now tab 3 locked in. Here's my electrical. And like I did in my bathroom, make sure that the fan power is off. I had it on. Notice that there's 2 plugs, one for the light, one for this fan here. All right, fan's plugged in. And let's give her a test. I don't know that I got enough screw here. All right. Catherine, would you like to turn on the fan, please?
Why do I look like one of those teenagers that have no hair?
Catherine, do you want to do the honors and turn on the fan? Let's listen.
Don't say on me.
Go ahead.
That is so quiet.
That's going to be your new fan.
It's so quiet.
And there you go. Real easy. Pushed in, pushed in. So there you go, folks. That's going to complete this tutorial. 25 years had to be done. If I could do it with one hand, you can do it with 2.